So I've just participated in a panel event all around or titled You Don't Have to Fake It. And it was centered on the challenges that women have faced during the pandemic. And it was a great discussion. There was a lot of focus on why women feel they have to do it all. They have to people please, they have to put themselves last, etc. Basically, what it boiled down to is, why do we have to be seen as the good girl? So in this podcast, I want to talk about how you release your inner good girl, how you let go of the rules and other expectations. Now, what did I find by good girl? Well, good girls are the girls that make their parents proud. They're polite, they stay out of trouble, they don't push boundaries, or they don't question authority, well, not that much. They work hard, they're kind, they're friendly, they're successful, and they're all put together, and they are never too busy for those who need them. Good girls are selfless. Good girls do what is expected of them because they want to please, they want to be a good girl, they want to be liked, and they want to keep others comfortable. Good girls are wonderful daughters, they're friends, wives, and mothers. But while being this proverbial good seems great, it is mostly about them living for everyone else. Being good means making yourself smaller to conform to others' expectations. It means following rules that really don't actually exist. And it means putting yourself last. So today I want to talk about why it's time to stop being a good girl so you can break up with the rules and you can live lives and have careers on your own terms. So what are the good girl lies? The good girl doesn't like speaking up. She wants you to stay small and humble. She doesn't believe you deserve to brag, push back, or demand more. You don't want to be talking about yourself. The good girl is a liar. Work on recognizing the truth from the lies that the good girl is telling you and pay attention to where she shows up. Now, your inner good girl, your good girl may be calling all the shots. And how do you know if she is? Well, you may find yourself playing down your accomplishments. So you don't want to seem too big for your boots, too big for your britches. You don't want to look like you're showing off or bragging. Maybe you apologise constantly for the state of your messy house, your kids' behaviour. Maybe you're not all put together 24/7. Sometimes it could be you let others get away with bad behaviour, like not returning your messages. Maybe they constantly turn up late or they ignore your requests for boundaries and they treat you badly, they're treating you rudely. It could also show up that you're not objecting to another person's viewpoint as you don't want to be misconstrued as the objectional one. Possibly you never negotiate for a higher salary, a different job, more vacation time and promotion when you know you deserve it. Maybe you're putting your needs and wants aside in order to prioritise others. Now, don't get me wrong. There will be parts of the good girl that you want to keep because maybe it gives you compassion or you're really kind. Maybe following the rules means that you don't end up with umpteen parking tickets or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And on the other hand, there are likely to be aspects to the good girl that really aren't serving you anymore. There could be times where you're feeling like you've lost a sense of your true belief, or, being selfless can have its drawbacks both in time and energy. You're having low boundaries that don't support you, which will likely mean that you put up with things that you're just not happy about. And things like staying in a career that no longer serves you because you feel you'll be letting other people down, or you'll wonder what other people are going to think about you by doing something different. But in reality, who's actually benefiting from you being in a role you can't stand? Now, I know it's easier said than done to break away from those deeply ingrained beliefs about what it means to be a good girl, but you always have choices. You have a choice at any age. Letting go of what isn't working for you and getting back to your authentic self, those are choices you have. You can stop sacrificing wants and needs, and you can set new rules for yourself that align with how you want to live your life, about the career you want to have, that enable you to stand up for yourself when necessary. And this is all while you're being kind-hearted, you're being great to others as well. Because above all else, remember that the desires you want and need, they matter too. So you shouldn't be feeling forced into becoming small or submissive or staying doing something you don't want to do just because people say that those are typically associated with goodness. Now, you can get loud, you can get ambitious and daring as hell if that's who you truly want to be. What you have to do is tune out everyone else's voice, find your own, and the good girl will lose her stranglehold on you. It's time for you to be done being a good girl. Break up the rule book, break those rules, break up with those rules, and live a life and career on your terms. So, if you want to be able to do that, if you're thinking my inner good girl is keeping me trapped in a career that really no longer serves me, then you want to sign up for my Change Your Career Without the Financial Fear free 5-day program that will help you break away from those things that are keeping you in a role that no longer serves you. That will start you thinking about what your non-negotiables are. That will start getting you to see things in a different light. That helps you. That really helps you to, explore what is important to you now in your career going forward. Signing up is easy. Just go over to my website, janicesutherland.com. I run the program every month and trust me, you won't regret it. And while you're there, you can also see the comments and the feedback from women who have been through the program. So you don't have to take just my word for it. And as always, remember, as I always say, if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time.